Yikes, this drum is really out of tune and it sounds terrible. Hi, I'm Fritz, I'm a Seattle percussionist, and in the next few minutes we're going to talk about how to tune your drums to make sure that they don't wind up sounding like this. So why is it important to have your drum properly tuned? Well, obviously there's a head at the top of the drum and a head at the bottom of the drum, and if they're in tune, they're going to resonate with each other and produce this nice, big, clear sound. And if they're not in tune with each other, it sounds really bad. It's kind of like the same principle as if you've ever been in a room with a bunch of people who are singing happy birthday and it sounds really awful. Happy birthday to you, right? And everyone's a little out of tune with each other. Maybe some people are singing in a different key, and there's no clarity to the sound, and it just kind of sounds like a mess. Welcome to like every office birthday party I've ever been at. So you want to avoid that, and you want to have both heads of your drum tuned to the same note, so that way they sound really good together. So how do you do that? Well, the first thing you're going to need is a drum key. And if you don't have one of these little bad boys, just go to your local music store and get one. They can't be more than $1, and I definitely keep this on my keychain at all times. There's a few different ways you can go about actually tuning your drum with the tension rods that line the drum head. So I stick with sort of the cross tuning method. So you start with one rod and you tune it, and then you move across to the other one on the opposite side. And then you do that all the way around the drum until each one of them sounds the same as the next one. So for example, right now, I'll go in on this tuning rod right here. I'll just give it a little prick with my finger. I'm not going to use a drumstick because that sound is really harsh and it makes it harder to hear the actual tone of the drum. So I'm just going to give it a tap with my finger. Ooh, all right, that's pretty low. I'm going to tighten it with a few cranks to the right. And then I'm going to move right across to the other tension rod. That's still really low too. We'll give that one a nice crank and see what that sounds like. That's better. Oh yeah, those are sounding much better together. And then you just go all the way around the drum head in that fashion until they all sound alike. Easy to get started, but it can take a while to master. So what did our drums sound like before? And what does our drum sound like now? Cool, so it's sounding a lot better. So I hope this was really helpful for you in helping you figure out how to tune your drums and make them sound as good as possible for your next rehearsal or gig or whatever the need may be. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Sound of Seattle for more awesome tips and tricks and Seattle musicians. Bye.